Our guest today is a beautiful person. He is not the first time being as guest with us. No, we know him now very much. And I think because he represents one of the best really countries in the world is India. And Kuwait and India, they have beautiful, nice, unique brotherhood relationship since long time ago. And I think we're gonna have a beautiful, topics and chatting and questioning to be answered from His Excellency, the Ambassador of Republic of India. So I think really, Sarah, it is very important that we have to meet some of the influential, nice, beautiful persons like our ambassador today. So good morning, my dear.
Good morning. I'm very happy to be here.
Good morning, Your Excellency.
Good morning.
I think for, we're starting really this episode, this interviewing. Of course, there are a lot of things we're going to discuss it together, Your Excellency. Sibi George, he is the really ambassador of India in Kuwait, and I think we have a beautiful relationship long time ago, since our ancestors really. And I remember my ancestors, especially because they are in the seasides, and we call it in Arabic nokhida, which is captains of the ships. They moving with a lot of places, and one of them is India, to bring really woods from there and spices. So what are you going to say about the bilateral relationship between Kuwait and India, sir?
Thank you very much. This is the 60th anniversary of establishment of diplomatic relations between India and Kuwait.
Excellent.
But as you said, the relationship is not something 60 years. It is much, much older. Centuries ago, our forefathers, our great forefathers, they traveled across the sea to trade, and there was cultural interaction, cultural exchanges, and the fruits of that which we are seeing today.
Exactly.
Over a period of several decades, this relationship has grown. It has become a very vibrant, active relationship, and based on people-to-people exchanges, business relationship, and cultural connection.
Exactly.
So it's a very solid relationship today which we have, and which is being nurtured by both sides, both at political level, official level, and people-to-people.
Exactly.
This is continues to grow, and I call this relationship a long-standing dynamic partnership.
Yes.
And each day we work towards strengthening this relationship. For example, Honorable Foreign Minister of Kuwait, His Excellency, was in India this last month, and they have worked on a India-Kuwait Joint Commission meeting at the level of the foreign ministers.
Excellent.
So this kind of steady progress in our relationship is happening between the two sides, and which is very important.
Yes.
Kuwait is a very important country for India, and similarly India is a very important country for Kuwait. This is a very important region in the world. So this relationship we need to build on, we need to work on that, and that is what we are doing.
Yes, exactly. And Your Excellency, we know that this year the Friendly Republic of India is celebrating the 75th anniversary of the India's independence. Tell us about the most prominent historical milestones of the Republic of India and its achievements and renaissance in various fields, Your Excellency.
See, in 1947, India became independent, August 15.
Exactly.
It has been 75 years since then.
Yes.
And I would say that the most important thing in that during 75 years was the establishment of a constitution, which, a democratic, secular constitution, republic, which guarantees justice, social, economic, and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and opportunity, dignity of the individual. This constitution was established. Since then, there are regular elections taking place in India, and then we are able to sustain that democratic system, which is helping the people in the economic progress, social transformation. So if you look at India, all the achievements that India has been able to make in the last 75 years was done based on a democratic setup.
Exactly.
And look at the economic progress we have made, the scientific progress we have made. To give an example, India's space program.
Yes.
Very few countries in the world has a developed space program like India has, which is helping the people. It is helping in agriculture. It is helping in addressing issues related to disasters, natural disasters. So all because of the space program.
Exactly.
So scientific progress has led to programs which is helping the people at the people level, at the operational level. That is very important. All this we have been able to achieve during the last 75 years. There has been tremendous progress, and this is a time to celebrate.
I think, Your Excellency, this is, you know, it's not just for the Indian to be, you know, really happy and glad to do that. You know, we are as Kuwaiti part of India, you know, having the good feeling, the good atmosphere really, and the relationship in a way that what goes in India, fruitful business is also fruitful for Kuwaitis and Kuwait. What is the basics lately of, you know, bilateral relationship and like in economy or health wise between Kuwait and India recently?
See, it is a age-old relationship. There is this trust factor between the two countries, which is very important in building partnership.
Exactly.
We have a buyer-seller relationship, which we have over the years transformed into a much deeper economic cooperation.
Exactly.
So, for example, the Joint Commission which I mentioned, the Joint Commission meeting, it will focus also on trade and investment. India is a land of billion opportunities.
Okay.
Even during the COVID crisis, I am told that there would be a 11% growth in India in the coming year.
Wow.
So this brings in a lot of opportunities for businesses of all our friendly countries, including Kuwait. I am sure that Kuwaiti businessmen will use that opportunity to be part of India's economic transformation. You look at India, you know, the infrastructure projects, for example, large number of infrastructure projects are taking place, whether it is in the railway sector, in the port sector, in the road construction sector. You know, there is a huge transformation happening, which is very important, and it provides opportunity for Kuwaiti companies and Kuwaiti businessmen to engage with the Indian companies, and this is happening. This is actually happening.
But we can see it, you know, Sarah. Really nowadays, we can see the fruitful, really bilateral the relationship between India and Kuwait, and in a lot of what His Excellency said in a lot of different files. Really.
Yes, exactly. And Your Excellency, we know and during this circumstances, the pandemic and this stuff, can you please tell us more about the cooperation between Kuwait and India, and what is the prospects in the future to strengthen this cooperation?
See, one of the most important topic of discussion which happened during the recent visit of His Excellency the Foreign Minister with his counterpart in India was cooperation in the field of health sector. Okay. As you know, health sector is a very important sector in our relationship.
Exactly.
There is a large number of
Doctors,
dedicated,
nurses,
committed, talented, experienced doctors and nurses and other medical professionals working in Kuwait.
Mm-hmm.
There
are some people that are coming or came lately.
That's right, yes. In fact, we had sent a team from India in last year as an emergency team which had come during the COVID crisis. And even now, and also you have seen the vaccine which was coming in February this year. So this is and you know, we are together in this fight against COVID.
Exactly.
It is not a one country issue, it is a global issue.
Worldwide.
Exactly.
And India has actually, I would say that despite the problems back home,
yes,
despite the large number of cases we have in India, India has supplied vaccines to over 75 countries in the world.
MashaAllah.
India has supplied medicines related to COVID to 150 countries in the world.
Wow.
Because we as a pharmacy of the world has this responsibility, what we call, it is based in our ethos. The Prime Minister has made this statement at the UN in September that India's vaccine will be for the world. That is how we have always been, and that is a partnership we are working with the Kuwait too. We will together defeat this pandemic successfully and comprehensively. We will defeat.
Your Excellency, we know that India, one of the really biggest country, and especially say around maybe 20 to 30 years ago, they are really improving their skills in many different fields, and especially in health-wise and technology, of course. One aspect really, because we are closing to Ramadan, and you are the man of the show, like what you say, you know, the ambassador of India and all different religions in India, of course, and especially they are in Kuwait, there are big numbers of Muslims. So what the embassy and what's His Excellency Sibi George doing for the Muslims at you know, receiving Ramadan or welcoming Ramadan? So what are you doing really for them, you know, as a big father or a big brother?
I'm happy that you asked that question. You know, India is a diverse country.
Right.
We celebrate every festival,
Exactly.
every religion festival. For example, yesterday I celebrated Easter.
Easter, yes.
Yes, we had a special musical program in the embassy to celebrate. That is India.
You didn't invite me, sir, but it's okay.
It was online. So yeah, that is the issue. You know, on Ramadan, the holy month of Ramadan,
right.
we observe it with our Muslim brothers and sisters.
Alhamdulillah.
This is a month of compassion, harmony, love, and patience.
Exactly.
And this year particularly, we are facing it at a very difficult times.
Exactly.
You know, people used to get together and have
Celebrating
the
things,
iftar and pray for each other, hug each other. That all is gone. I hope and I pray that in this holy month of Ramadan, we will seek more
Inshallah.
blessings from Almighty,
Inshallah.
and request that by the time of Eid, we will be able to overcome this crisis.
right.
Inshallah.
An intervention from the Almighty would help us face this difficulty, and this is the month to pray for that, to have compassion. And I am with all my brothers and sisters in Kuwait, with the Indian community, all of us together would pray for that month of Ramadan, so that by Eid we will be able to celebrate,
celebrate
big
Exactly.
way, you know, so that we have to overcome this.
This is very important, Sarah. You know,
Yes.
this is feeling, you know, we are what we said in the beginning of the topics today, you know. It is beautiful that you have the feeling regarding anything else. Even we defeat this coronavirus. We are a strong people. We have a good belief, you know. And I think this is a part for, like, you know, His Excellency saying in a beautiful words, really, for the Indian Muslims and for all the Muslims around also, we say, Inshallah, Ramadan Kareem.
Yes, exactly. And as you said, inshallah, we'll end this pandemic by the Eid. And maybe we'll go to travel to India.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about the tourism in India. We know a lot of people all around the world comes to India because it's a tourist country. What is the main attractions to encourage the Kuwaiti people to visit India?
For any tourist, India offers the most. Whether you are a snow-loving person, you have the Himalayas.
Exactly.
Whether you like the the beaches, you have Goa and
you
Kerala.
go to Goa.
And you go to
see
Kerala.
This one on the screen,
Yes.
you can see it.
Or
yes.
you visit Taj Mahal,
Wow.
the
Yeah.
monuments, the history, you know, the civilization,
the
history.
issue of romance in the world, you know, for Taj Mahal, yes.
Absolutely. So India offers everything that a tourist is looking for.
Yeah.
And whoever Kuwaiti friends whom I met, I asked them the first question, have you been to India? I am very happy that most of them have been to India, and multiple times.
Exactly.
And I am very happy that most of them say that, yes,
We want to go again.
I want to go again. And I would request them that let India be the first destination after the COVID. In fact, I see that a lot of people continue to travel to India even now for the reason of wellness tourism.
Exactly.
Wellness tourism, medical tourism, because India offers the medical facilities at a very low cost, but the best facilities in the world. Similar is the case with the medical, the herbal treatment, the Ayurveda.
Oh,
the
yeah.
ancient,
Oh, yeah. Oh,
that
yeah.
is, and I'm very happy that many of my Kuwaiti friends have gone through that, and they are recommending. They are the ambassadors of the wellness
Well,
treatment in
I am
India.
one of them, you know, Your Excellency. You know, I have been visited, you know, India for many times. It's a beautiful country and a lot of places. You go to Kerala, you go to Goa, you go to Bombay, even. Look those, you know, excellent, really, you know, signages, really, and People, if they didn't go to India, they're missing something in their life. Your Excellency, thank you, really. Bilkul bahut acha. Thank you very much. Having you really as a guest really in our episode today, we want to talk a lot more, but we will have you inshallah in another episode talking about many various Sarah different occasions. God bless you. Ramadan Kareem for all of you, and wish you in a good health for you and your family. Habibi.
Ramadan Kareem. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Excellency. We had Excellency Sibi George, Ambassador of India to Kuwait.